We are always waiting for the next thing. We're waiting to complete this season of life so that we can finally focus on what we want. We are waiting for the next opportunity to finally land in our lap that will make everything so much more harmonious. We are waiting for the one day when it finally all just clicks. But it won't. It won't click unless you collaborate and make the changes necessary that will tell life that you have skin in the game. You are devoted to giving your gifts, to accepting the challenge of becoming all that you can be, so that you can rise and create opportunities, create miracles, create fulfillment and freedom in the now. I see so many young people, as well as people of all ages, but so many wildly creative, ambitious young people so fixated on the future, fixated on when it'll all work out, fixated on when I finally have that relationship, when I finally have the house, when I finally hit it big. It's like we are all subscribing to some lottery that will solve all of our problems in the future, that will make all of our hard work worthwhile. But the problem is we are outsourcing our sense of value, our sense of worth, and our sense of approval to the world around us. This is exhausting. It's futile, and it's going to leave us constantly wanting more, because you can never have enough of something that almost works. An external validation of waiting for other people to tell you how amazing you are almost works. It almost makes us believe it, but it doesn't, and it won't ever. You will constantly be in disbelief of what the world is trying to say to you, regardless if you have not done the inner work to cultivate an unwavering sense of self-worth, of deep self-love. And by self-love, I do not mean the candlelight bath, drinking a glass of wine and having a chocolate and saying #self-love. That is not what self-love is. Please do that. Take care of yourself. But oftentimes, self-love is being ruthlessly reflective with all of the areas that you are not in integrity and alignment with yourself, your values, and your center, and doing the hard, awkward work that nobody else is going to do for you, so that you can finally live in the embodiment of who you came here to be, your authentic self. Again, that is another buzzword. We'll save that for another time. To really be here and now and to give your gifts fully to the world requires nothing short of you being impeccable with your energy, your presence, and your attention. Look around, and it's no wonder why we're constantly looking for the next thing each and every single day. There's a new trend on social media. There's a new headline in the news. There's a new strategy that's finally going to help you make your first $100,000 online tomorrow, whatever the fuck it is, right? All of this is noise, distractions, begging us to leak our energy outward into the world without any clear focus and commitment, which is what is keeping us from stepping into a life that we love. So if you crave to create a life that you love, that is fulfilling and nourishing from the inside out, from the bottom up, you have to stop looking for the next thing and start becoming fully present with what is here now. Developing your sensitivity to the moment of what is happening inside of you, the emotions, the textures, the sort of subtle energy that is constantly moving around you and through you, and attuning to all of the deep levels of discomfort, of pain, and of sort of awkward expansion that are needing to be addressed in your life to change. Because this is not easy work. And I see people time and time again who want all of the beautiful trappings of the future. They want the successful creative career. They want the really cool, profitable, hip business. They want the epic relationship, but they are not willing to sit with the discomfort and the pain that they might feel for not having that now. You can only share the depth of your heart and love with the world as deep as you have gone yourself. So in this distracted, dysregulated world, everyone is trying to share their heart's desire, their purpose with the world, but they have barely scratched the surface inside of themselves. That's why I believe there's such a quality of magnetism that emanates from people who have gone into the depths of their hearts. Likely the depths of their own heart that they wish that no one else would need to venture into their own. But simultaneously, as someone who's begun that journey of going deeper and deeper and deeper to discover more of my unshakable core, my true masculine essence as a human, as a creative, and just as somebody who wants to give my gifts to the world, I see it and I feel it in the presence of others who have done the same, and those are the relationships I crave. And from that place, there's a realization that there is no future. There's only what is here right now, and the best way that I transmit what I truly crave to give to the world in the here and now is by embodying my deepest presence. And there's no presence if you're fixated on the next thing. So you can immediately shift your life, your self into the literal top 10% of humanity just by deepening your presence, by you choosing to consciously stop waiting for a future to save you, to stop waiting for the completion of anything before you start to live. You just choose to live now. You choose to be present, and you choose to give your open heart, your love, your creativity to the world because it is the moment you would prefer to live in anyways. So there's no next thing that will do this work for you. There's no amount of money, there's no amount of external love, there's no amount of opportunity that will do the hard, deep, awkward work that it takes for you to deepen your presence and to become magnetic as fuck. But it's scary. That's why nobody does it. But to just become aware of what this could mean for you and what could become available to you through learning to just be an unwavering stand for yourself immediately makes you extraordinarily more magnetic, magnificently more valuable to the world. And that's what I want every single human to learn to embody. Every single creative, anyone who has a hope, a dream, a business they want to create. Learn to give everything now. To be in your body, because to live in your body in this day and age is a courageous act. It's an act of rebellion. It's the somatic revolution. So I encourage you to see and observe ruthlessly, but with grace, where you are waiting, where you're waiting for the future to figure it all out, where you're giving your power away, waiting for the lottery ticket that is finally going to solve everything, because it won't. and start in the awkwardness of what is here in your life right now. Create from the discomfort, create from the pain of not being where you want to be. Feel as deeply as you can possibly go. Support yourself with friends, loved ones, amazing therapists, coaches, mentors, and take a step boldly into the life you want to create. Because if you don't create a now that inspires you, there is no future that inspires you. So go with love. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you. See you in the next one. Yeehaw.